Hello, chat. How we doing? Give me 1 second. All right, we're there? Oh no, I forgot to pause the music. All right, there we go. We're here. Hello. How are we? Hope we're well. Just give me 1 second here. Just got to set up the Zoom call for the race. All right, I think we're good. Cool. I'm in that. Yep, I had to make sure I was doing that for the SRO. But yeah, we're here. All right, last round of SRO. G'day, Mum. We are going to jump straight into it once I find what on earth I am doing. All right, across. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. Where is the game? Here we are. All right. Yeah, so we're here. Look, I don't know how we're going to go tonight. We're just going to try and keep it clean. Got 15 minutes of this free practice session left. Hope everything sounds all right. We'll get out there, do a bit of race practice to start off with. Oh, I'll put my shoes on. And see what our pace is like, and then go do a bit of quali practice. See if that's any better. And yeah, we'll see how we go. All good at this end? Excellent, that's what we want to hear. So we'll load the race setup first. And yeah, we'll get out there. Let's make sure I'm in the right car. One second. Needs to be the one that says Isaac Norman on the side. Yep, should be good. Just so it works on their broadcast. Works for me, but, you know, we've got to make sure we look good. Okay. So we've got a spot not too far down the pit lane, which is good. Oh, I need to start my crew chief. I'm going to do that before I forget, because otherwise we'll get to the race and I won't have done it. And then I'll cause an accident. Very prepared here. I have done a bit of practice for this one.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
It's a bit loud. But yeah. Not too much. We're just here to have some fun. It's the last race of the season. Hopefully we can stay out of trouble. The Lambo's not too bad around here. Could definitely be worse.
Take 6 clear. Don't cross the white line. Let's get
Alright, that's better.
these brakes.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a race into the evening tonight. So I don't think it'll quite get dark. But it's like cool attempts, lights on. Just a little bit of sunset. As usual, we've got a 1 hour race. Sorry, I was making sure I was on mute on the Zoom.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
Yeah, 1 hour race. We have to stop for fuel, but not for tyres. Tyres should last an hour. It'll get a bit dicey towards the end. But, missed a gear there. Track is optimum at the moment.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I feel like with these track temps, my tyres might get a little bit hot. We'll see how we go. Woo racing indeed.
Now clear.
Apparently, there's some complaining going on about the BOP that was applied to this race. So the Merc got a 15 kilo balance of performance adjustment, so it's carrying 15 extra kilos around. But apparently, it's still quite fast here. Now, obviously, we're on full fuel at the moment, so I don't expect us to be anywhere near the top of the timing boards. If the rest of this season is anything to go by, we'll be right near the back. But we can keep the race out of trouble. Like, keep out of trouble in the race. We might be able to pick up some points. Not sure how many people are gonna show up for this race. A few people have pulled out. Whoop. Just getting distracted by all that chat going on the side.
10 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. New fastest lap for Mulana, 158.25. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
G'day, Posty. The absolute star from the Age newspaper the other day. Nice little write-up. Nice little photo. Good to have you here. Let's hope we can have a bit of fun. I don't care how many times I do this corner, I still can't get it right. Spoon, which is what this corner is called, for those that don't know. Spoon, one of the most awkward corners in all of racing. In my opinion.
Yellow flag. Sector 2 is 1.2
Oh, come on,
seconds
keep it.
off the pace.
Alright, stayed on the track. Lost a bit of speed, but stayed on the track. Just got it stopped in time.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Green flag, you're clear.
Yeah, so we're still near the bottom.
Last lap was at 201.31.
There will be other people out here doing full fuel runs.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ah,
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
return to garage. We're going to have a driver's briefing. So look, there's a group of people around this pace. I mean, I only did one lap out, so it could definitely be worse. Could definitely be better though. And then, so we've got the driver's briefing, and then there'll be another practice session.
Lap for Mulana, 157.92.
Yeah, alright, I've got no hope of getting the 57s. I think my best will be a low 59. That's all I could, that's all I could ever hope for, really.
Oh dear. 889. What do you think you're playing at?
Yeah. So that is the race director there.
Deary, deary me.
Well, yeah. So now we're going to listen to this. While this is starting off, I am just going to get my water, which is just over here.
Couple of drivers
So give me
on this room, so I'm just going to give
me
them
2 seconds.
a moment. Okay then. So, very good morning or good evening, I suppose, to you lot. And welcome to the final round of this year's GT World Challenge Esports Asia
Back
Sprint
chat.
Series. God, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Just put it out of just out of reach.
We're racing this evening at Suzuka.
Who would have
so
thought?
we're in free practice 1 at the moment. We'll be rolling over to free practice 2 during this briefing. Please, though, don't leave the pit lane until I have completed this briefing. When the briefing's complete, then I'll give you permission to leave the pit lane again and carry on some more practice before we go into qualifying. Talking of qualifying, we go into qualifying at 20 minutes past the hour, so 23 minutes from now. Qualifying session, as always, 30 minutes long, which is hopefully more than enough time for you to find some space on the track and set an optimal lap time. Quite a few non-attendees today. We've only got 30 on the grid at the moment, so there's like 18 missing cars or something. So hopefully you'll have a lot easier time finding space than you would have done earlier on in the championship when we had a full grid. I do want to remind you that during qualifying you are allowed to use the return to garage function, but you need to be putting your car off of the track to do so. So please pull on to a runoff area like tarmac, grass, gravel, whatever it is, but get the car off of the track, stop the car, then you can use return to garage. Make whatever adjustments you need to do, and then head back out onto the
Okay,
track.
Isaac, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I don't usually bring it up, but I'm going to today just because I've noticed it's something that's becoming a little bit more of a commonplace issue. Not specifically in this Asia series, but just in the GT World Challenge as a whole. Something I have noticed coming up in the last sort of few races or few events.
G'day, Matt.
Is
Welcome to the drivers
drivers who are
briefing.
blue flagged in qualifying not moving out of the way. So I just want to remind you that when you are blue flagged in qualifying because you've just come out to the pit lane or you've invalidated your lap, if you're receiving blue flags, that's because the car behind you is on a flying lap. So
Yeah, hope you're well,
you
Matt.
need to be
Hope
moving
you're
out
having
the
a
way
good
and
night.
letting them go. And it's something that in the last few events I've seen drivers are just continuously blocking, not moving out the way. They're impeding the car behind them on a flying lap.
Maybe we're just that slow.
And as a result, they're picking up
Nah.
penalties for it as well. So to avoid that, to avoid picking up penalties for blocking, if you're getting blue flags in qualifying, it means the car behind you is on a flying lap, and as per the regulation, you need to be moving out the way as soon as possible. It's not like in the race. In the race, it's different, obviously, with blue flags. You're not expected to just get off out the way, but in qualifying, you are.
Just
So
waiting for Friday. Aren't we all, mate? Anything
won't have
special
any blue
happening this
flag
Friday,
issues
or
today? Now I've mentioned it.
just in general?
Once qualifying has completed, all the cars are then going to the grid for the 10-minute wait time. Then we go on a full formation lap of the circuit before we begin the 1 hour race. As always, the race is 1 hour with a mandatory pit stop during a half an hour pit window. Opens 15 minutes into the race, closes with 15 minutes to go. In the pit window, you need to carry out your pit stop and do a refueling of 1 litre. Change tyres if you want to, although I don't think anybody ever really does. Probably not much benefit. But as long as you're doing 1 litre refueling minimum, then your stop will be valid. Of course, if you have to come into the pit stop before or after the pit window closes, then unfortunately you'll be doing 2 pit stops during the race. Pit stops are only... Your mandatory pit stop has to be carried out during the
I need to
time
remember
the pit
that
window
there's
is
a pit
actually
window. Yeah, just
Throughout
in
the race,
general?
we
Yeah,
will
fair
have
enough.
stewards, of course, who will be monitoring on-track
I
action.
feel you for sure.
And, if there are incidents that they believe warrant an investigation, then they'll investigate them. And if there's something that warrants a penalty, then they'll give out penalties. Naturally, stewards, though, are only human, so they're not always going to be able to cover everything.
Ooh, cheeky fans.
During the
That's
race.
fun.
Well,
I've been looking
if
at new
it's
fans. Mine are pretty
race
old,
of
but
2 minutes to go.
incidents,
2
of course,
minutes.
not one we hope for.
haven't splurged yet.
But whatever the stewards see, they will investigate. But of course, if something does go amiss, or perhaps there's something that they think that is not worthy of an investigation, but you do, then at the end of the race, you can use the report form. You'll find this in the protest channel here on Discord, and you can then report an incident that you were involved in, bring it to the attention of the stewards. One thing I have spotted happening over the last few races is that drivers keep and this is
an original Vive or a new Vive?
Last race at Zolder was drivers kept reporting things that had already
320 for 6 fans. Yeah, that is a bit of a splurge.
So before you do your report, because you have a 30-minute time period after the race to do it, so shouldn't really be a proper rush. You have time to go into the race control block category on Discord, go to the Asia penalties channel there, and just try and have a look and
I feel like
see
your
if
quest that's sitting here
you're wanting
has
to
a higher
report has
resolution than the
actually
original
already been
Vive,
looked at.
doesn't it?
because I've seen growingly now a trend where people are just reporting things that were already covered, and it's just wasting your time and also wasting the steward's time as well. So before you do it, if you do have something that you want to report, just go and check that it wasn't actually already dealt with. Another thing as well is you can use that same report form to do to file an appeal against a penalty that you have received. Bear in mind, you can only appeal against a penalty that's given to you by the stewards. So we did have it again in a recent round where somebody was appealing a penalty that was given to them
Infinities.
by
Alright,
the
I don't know
player.
enough about
Those are
fans
not
to know what that
appealable
is, but they
penalties
sound
by the
Flags
game.
out, B25.
Just that. If the stewards were to give you, let's say, a 5-second penalty during the race, and you disagreed with that and felt that that penalty was incorrect,
Track temp
then you
is
could use that same
19,
protest
the air
form,
temp
select
is
the penalty
17
appeal
Celsius.
option, and you can then appeal
Everyone's
against the
chatting at me.
penalty that you received. Bear in mind, though, that drivers only got one of those per season. Some of those drivers have already used up their appeal and can't use any more. So if they did do one, it would just be disregarded. But most of you still have an appeal left. So if you get a penalty by the stewards in the race,
Yeah, that was
then you do
unfortunate.
have
I
the
got a
option to
drive-through
use the penalty
penalty
appeal as well.
in race 1, which I
So,
did disagree with,
that's
but it was
everything I do
handed
want to cover
post-race,
on
so
the driver's briefing
couldn't,
for this race. This is the final race of the season, so we will have our champions
couldn't
in
appeal it.
just over an hour and a bit's time. So
Final round.
want to thank all of you who have been taking part in all the races this season. It's been a pleasure to talk to you in these drivers' briefings and to work with you throughout this year's Asia Sprint Series. Wish you all the very, very best of luck in today's race. Let's put on a really good show for the final one of the year and showcase the best Asia drivers' talent on show today. So best of luck, everybody, and you can now leave the pit lane for some more practice before quali in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Alright, let's get out there. Now we've got quali spec on now.
Looks clear.
See what sort of times we can get in.
Need to get some heat into these brakes.
Everyone knows I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to quali. My 1 lap pace, known for throwing qualis, so you know, don't expect much from me from quali, but we'll try and keep it safe in the race.
Yellow flag.
Let's see where we end up. So I was just looking at that when he said there's only 30 drivers.
Green flag, you're clear.
What was I going to say? There are 16 pro drivers in this race, which means the top 15 get points. So it means we just have to not come last in our class, and we'll get some championship points. So that's our aim, I guess. Not come last in the pro class. Who knows if we'll be able to do that. There's obviously some very strong drivers out here.
Clear right.
Yeah, it's like, you can back out, mate. Sparks everywhere. Now the BMW is very quick here, so it'll be interesting to see what they're like on times. It's my first lap today in quali spec. And I've missed the corner. There's an apex in there somewhere. So the Lambo's okay around here, but not the fastest. Just gonna try and hold on to it for a decent time.
Watch the track limits, please, Isaac.
Follow Dan around for a bit. I ruined that lap. Thought I wouldn't hold the people up. Tan behind us is quick though. The end of this month, you're getting a new camera? Nice.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I remember you saying you were wanting to get back into the photography game, so that's awesome.
Green flag, all clear.
We just found a film like this place near us that develops film, like a normal film thing, but so you can pay to have it done like normal, or you can just get a membership to them and it's like $10 a month, and then you can develop your own film. Like they teach you how to do it, which is pretty cool. So if you got a film camera, you just get to go in and like they teach you how to develop your own film, and you get to do all that like just from normal rolls and stuff, and they help you all with it. Super fun.
E9. You've used half your fuel.
I mean, I'm no good at taking photos, but I like the idea of processing film. That seems like a fun thing. So we might give that a go. I'll get Claire to take the photos and then I'll develop them.
Car left, clear left.
Okay, Isaac, we're running on fumes, mate.
Pushing
This
too
lap,
hard.
In this lap. Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Green flag. Your front brakes are getting a bit
I also like that the headlights come through the bridge there. I'd never noticed that before. Alright. Need to just settle in to our pace. See if we can find a rhythm.
Slow car ahead.
Drift out wide. You don't want to go any wider than that. So I should get one more lap on this tank. That's what free practice is all about, is just
very little
testing the
fuel, Isaac.
limits.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Can you pass this lap for a 10, 158.00.
Tyre pressures seem alright, which is good.
E16.
Yeah, I need to get turned in there a bit more. Not the best line through here.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Get that inside curve to pull you around. Drift out wide. That's a bit better. So far this lap's not bad. It's not super quick though. You just got to throw it into these corners.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the
Just
pace.
hope you get some grip. Changing teams in brands of camera. Oof. Oh, a little bit late on the brakes. Slow back on the throttle. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about the new Sonys. I mean, when I was younger, everyone I knew always had Canons. Claire's always been an Olympus person. So our current camera is an Olympus, but I have heard lots of good things about the new Sony cameras. Just rev it out here in 5th. I don't think it's worth changing up to 6th. Whoop, that's not where you want to go.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Not bad.
Yellow flag
That's
ahead.
the new fastest lap for TAN, 157.88.
Whoa.
Okay, Isaac, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P17. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. That's 20 minutes to go.
Alright, so not a bad lap. And
Flag.
mid 159s. We're the only Lambo in here, so something to be said for that. Look at that. These Mercs up there is just insane. So I think we can definitely go faster. Oh, you're also getting a printer. Sorry, I couldn't read that when I was out on track. But yeah, that's really cool. Actually, can I make this? Make this bigger. Zoom. Alright. Yeah, I feel like Canon still have the best when it comes to printers.
Pit exit's clear, the incident's clear. Green flag sector 1. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat. P18.
So yeah, we're 57s are insane. I know I'm definitely, as I said, not the fastest over one lap by any means. Never have been. It's definitely one of my weaknesses when it comes to sim racing. As you'll see from, if you go back and watch any of my endurance streams, I've been banned from doing the quali runs in any endurance race because, look, I can be the quickest out there during practice of our team. I can be the quickest during the race, but when it comes to quali, I always just throw it. So
Your front tyres are cold.
So yeah, quali definitely not my strong suit, and it won't be today either. I'm not gonna tell myself anything else. It would be nice to find a little bit more time. Track conditions are good. So it seems like it could be possible. Just a few cleaner lines through places. So my tyres aren't up to temp yet, so that's not going to happen yet. Whew, 1.1k for it. Yeah, that is not a cheap printer, but I assume it's going to be great. And being able to print for other people is really good. Oh, that was a bit too wide there.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Use all the curb. Little bit of a short shift to stop the wheels from spinning on this outlap. Trackmania on keyboard, yeah. I've oh yeah, because has your controller not arrived back yet?
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 2.
I've never tried to play Trackmania on keyboard. I just don't think I'd be any good at it.
Flag.
Ooh. Spinning up the tires. Too much curb there that time. That was almost a better line, but I braked a bit too much.
Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag sector 3.
It was better through there until I got to the exit. Unfortunate. You should do more qual sometimes for the team.
Okay, Isaac.
Yeah, I can definitely get fast when I find the rhythm and pace. It just takes me too long to find the rhythm and pace. Even if I've got it, as soon as it hits a quali session, I'll just lose it.
Left.
So we've got 2 minutes to go to quali. And you watch, like I won't be able to do a 59.5 in quali.
In this lap, box this lap, sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace.
There's a slow car.
The front brakes are pretty hot now.
Car left, clear left.
No, that's not it. Little bit up, but not much.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Better. Nah, too late on the brakes there. Didn't lose as much as I thought I would, but I'll keep losing time all the way up here. Just little bits here and there. Just hit that curve a little bit too wrong and bounced me out. So we'll practice our pit entry this lap.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright, Isaac, very little fuel left.
It's too wide there.
It's the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Pit entry can be tricky here because you're bouncing over these curves and you need to let off.
Watch your
Right.
speed.
You be faster than your neck when you want to be. Yeah, so you need a long enough quali session that you can
Green light, go, go, go.
oops.
The exit looks clear. We have 29 minutes to settle up. Brakes are cold, be careful.
So we've got 30 minutes. We don't have to worry too much about being first out on track, but you know, it's always good. G'day, Bryce. How you doing, mate? Good to see you here. Welcome to Quali. Hopefully we can put on a good show. As I was saying, Quali's definitely not my strong suit, so don't expect too much, but we'll see what we can do. If you are enjoying the video, by the way, everyone, feel free to tap that like button. It does help the stream out. If you are liking the video, you don't have to like it if you're not liking it. But yeah, I'm going to try and focus. I probably won't be reading chat as much during this quali session. It is 30 minutes, so there'll be trips back to the pits where I'll be able to read chat, but I'm going to try and not focus on it as much as I normally do. Now, Zach Smith's going to be faster than me for sure. so I don't need to leave too much of a gap here. We're all backed up. Spun up the tires. But that's alright. We're just here for fun. Oh, that's not the line. Might have saved it. Bit loose. Tires aren't quite up to proper temp yet, so we're still a bit slidey. I'll come up soon enough. Oh, that was rubbish. Tyres are coming up to temp now though, so we should be good for the next lap. The Lambo really loves to slide around here, and it's just all about controlling that slide and powering out of the corners with the right slip angle. Whoa.
The guy behind has just done a 158.66.
A bit early on the brakes there.
158.28.
158.2 straight out of the blocks is silly fast. Definitely not my best lap.
Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
Just keep focused. Let's try better lines through here. Keep it smooth.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
They're not on zoom.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Oh, nearly too wide there. Better exit. Way worse exit. G'day, Scope. Sorry I didn't see you there. Kind of focusing on qualifying at the moment. Hope you're going well. Stay on the track. Ooh.
Fastest lap for TAN, 158.00.
That was all very loose at the end there.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Very little fuel left, E19. Sector 3 is 0.44
Whoop.
off the pace.
A little bit hot.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Thanks for the good luck. Hopefully it goes alright. We're a little ways off. We've got some time to find though. I mean, I'm not going to be nowhere up near them, but I did a 59.5 in practice. I feel I can get below that. Hopefully. Yeah, Conan, that is the wrong way. Just throwing in a little bit too hard. But yeah, as we were saying, we only need to finish not last in the pro class to score some points.
Exits clear. Push. Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 1 is green. Blue flag. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. B25.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Blue flag.
Just make sure we stay out of people's ways. Don't want to get a penalty for blocking and quali. There's those lights going across the bridge again.
Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag in sector 3.
So yeah, a low 59 is probably what we're realistically aiming for here. But
Yellow flag in
we'll see if we get it or not. It should be possible. Just don't know if it's possible for me in a quality session. But, you know, we're having fun.
Clear left.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the face. Green flag sector 1.
Don't think I have a chance of getting into the 57s with the leaders.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I should have... Yeah, you should have so I could come watch after. That's alright.
B27. Yellow flag. Green flag. Incident
Oh,
clear.
nah, let's grass there.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Hooley's going to be faster than me, so I might as well not... I know he's on an outlap, but... No point him having to slow down when I've already cooked this lap.
Okay, Isaac, you need to watch these track limits.
I guess that's what quali's for, is just like trying to push it as far as you can. Careful there, mate. But yeah, for anyone who has been following my streams, particularly my F1 streams, the Harsh Jellyfish in chat is who I normally stream F1 with. If you type, I think it's !jelly in chat, you get a link to his Twitch, which I highly recommend going to see. It's a bit of fun, good time. He streams 6 days a week most of the time, not always F1.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot, but clear. Incident clear.
But he's well worth supporting. He plugs my streams as well.
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
The jellyfish or just jelly?
Yellow flag, be careful.
I can't remember what I set it to.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Stay sharp.
Just trying to hold 5th there and see if that helped.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Don't think it did. Half a tenth down.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Clear right.
Slow on the throttle there. I feel like I've got time to make up through Spoon and through the Degner curves. Just lost some time there through the hairpin. That's not how you make up time. Trying to be too greedy. It's alright, we've got another lap. We're not last yet. Yeah, track temp's still what we'd expect it to be.
That was 2:00.3 seconds. We're running on fumes, mate. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sliding it into that first corner. Missing the apex there.
Incident clear. Green flag.
That's going to stuff us up the whole way through here. Although that seemed faster.
It's a new fastest lap for TAM, 157.93.
Should take more of that inside curve.
Green flag in sector 3.
Ah, bad exit there. Just tried to get on the throttle too early, drifted out wide. Lost about a tenth.
Okay, Isaac, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Nearly too wide there.
1 litre remaining. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Very little fuel.
Oh,
Please try to stay on
5 minutes. This lap will be deleted.
thought it was worth risking for. Guess we'll see where it would have ended up. Yeah, mid 59.
Yellow flag ahead.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Slow car ahead. Your lap time.
Yellow flag.
Well. I mean, 2 tenths will get us up 2 spots. But yeah, looks like we might be able to get up in front of the McLaren, and that's about all we'll be looking for. It could just be that Nightbot's called it quits. Who knows? Right, 13 more minutes.
New fastest lap for TAN, 157.76. Clear of the incident. Green flag. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the line. Sector 1 is green. Blue flag.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
We need to get some heat into these brakes.
It's me and Shaquille are very close on the timing screens.
Yellow flag in sector
0-3 separating us. Mate, that's not the line. But...
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Got plenty of room behind me. Isaac is washed. G'day, mate. How you doing? I don't recognize that name, but I trust that if Jelly does, that's fine. Alright, so... we might be able to make up, as I said, one, maybe two places.
Clear right.
Sector 2 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
Stop playing AC to watch this. Whew. Pressure's on now.
Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
It looks like Hunter has stepped in. Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, g'day, Finn. How you doing?
B28.
Nah. Nope, that's not the line. Maybe it is. No, it's not. We're not drifting.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is now green.
Keep going while I don't come back on. While the tyres are coming up to temp.
Okay, Isaac, you need to watch the track limits.
Well, that is unfortunate. Edging closer and closer towards last. All it's going to take is a couple of bad laps from people. It's a couple of good laps from people, and no more good laps from me. 10 more minutes.
To go. That's 10 minutes left.
Bit too much curve there. Alright. So we've probably got this run, pretty much.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yeah, you really need to get those speakers fixed, mate.
Yellow flag in Sector 2.
Sideways.
Sector 2. Yellow
Bit of
flag.
curb, bit more sideways, that's alright, we don't
Green
mind
flag,
that.
Sector 2.
All the curb. Missed that curb so I didn't get sucked in. Which is not the best, but... got a bit of suck from that one. Alright, going okay.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, way too early on the brakes there. Didn't get punished for it though. Got punished a little bit. No, that's... That's not the line. I only lost a tenth though, but I could have gained a tenth through there, so oh well. I think they might get suspicious, mate. Oh, late on the brakes. I think I got away with it. Go down the middle here for a little bit of a shorter route to the line. Should be able to go faster than that, but
Yellow flag.
it's 2 spots.
6. Yellow flag, sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. Green flag, incident clear. We're running on fumes, mate.
Too much curb. Too much curb again. Got a suck from that one. Too much suck. We're a bit all over the shop here. Yeah, lost 2 tenths. Flying lap needed, yeah.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to
I was already too far behind for that. Alright. So we've got another 1 spot we can probably gain if we put a lap together. We've only got 6 minutes left. Yeah, for sure, Finn. Come join us next time we play Shitoku.
Stay behind the white line. Blue flag.
Actually, you know what?
We've got cold brakes all round.
I'm gonna go now. I'll follow Philippa because there's a bit of a gap here. Oop, don't hit that wall.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
So look, we're towards the back, which is where we thought we'd be. But as it stands, we're not last. We started the first race second last, and the second race last. I can't remember where we started the other races, but I mean, and I missed a few, but we're improving just as the season ends.
The guy behind has just done a 1:59.36. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. Cold tires all around.
I don't think I'll be able to keep up with Pip.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
I mean, she was already too far ahead of me out of the pits, but yeah, Suzuka is just one of those tracks where, like, there's some of these races where it's been, 40 cars separated by a second. This one is not that. I mean, I'm 1.8 seconds off. And down in 28th. So it's a bigger spread than normal. But there probably will be a group of us kind of within a second of each other. Ugh, missed the corner there a bit. This hasn't given me the best run onto the straight, but it's not too bad. Alright, so we've got 2 more laps. This one, our tyres aren't quite up to speed, so we're back down P28. God damn it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Told you all it would take would be for a couple of people to get good laps and we'd drop back down. Missed that inside apex again.
Clear left.
Mind these track limits, please, Isaac. The guy behind has just done a 159.84.
Car right. Clear right.
We've got one more lap. Still got time to find through this corner if I get it right. Hopefully. Hopefully soon.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Just 2 minutes left.
A little bit of dirty air through there.
Your tyre temps are all good.
Scrappy.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Alright, so this will be our last lap.
Yellow flag.
Was pushing just a bit too hard there and let it go. Oh well. 28. So look at this, a 57.7. That's insane. So 3 people into the 57s. And then yeah, a bunch of people in the 58s. And low 59s, and then yeah, so a bit of a spread. Me and Sergey at the back, towards the back. Is he in the pits or is he out there? He's okay. So yeah. Look, I'm not the slowest pro. My teammate from last year is. But yeah, we're just gonna try and keep it safe in the race. Stay out of trouble. These Mercs at the top are insane. Highest Lambo, that's right, Glenn. Absolutely smashing it. I'm here to represent the Lamborghinis. And look, on race pace, I actually don't know where we are compared to everyone else. We'll see. These Hondas are looking good. Where's Oh yeah, Dan. It's about half a second off Dan. Not too bad. Lawrenson I'd expect to be further up. What was my PB? 59.592. So, like, about just under a tenth off what I did in practice. So I reckon I probably could have gotten somewhere around here, maybe, if I pulled a lap together. Kind of these 59.3s was probably possible. But you know, anything higher than that is just beyond me at this stage. We're just here to have fun. $149.5 in the snow backwards. Nice one. Oh. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, if you're liking it, give it a like. It does help out. If you want to see more like this, I know this is the final round of SRO, but there'll be plenty more racing events coming up. Feel free to subscribe as well. Not actually sure what's coming up next after this. We'll find something to do. I'll probably take a little bit of a break from ACC. Do a bit more iRacing stuff. There's a few ACC special events we might give a go to though. Have a bit of fun with them. Maybe a few more endurance events if they come up.
That's the end of the session, P28.
P28. So yeah, 1.8 seconds off. Second off 15th. but that's the one lap. Yeah, a bit of F1 as well. I'll keep doing it F1 streams with the harsh jellyfish. They'll carry on. Now, just double check. I believe we have a 5-minute break between these
Pit window
things.
opens after 15 minutes.
10-minute break. Right.
28, 60 minutes.
So before I forget, I'll load this. These tires
19,
might be a bit
17 Celsius.
overpressured for the start of the race. Oh yeah, 3-hour iRacing would be good. Those little 3-hour enduros are a lot of fun. They might get a little bit overpressured at the start, but they will go off towards the end. So I'm tempted to just leave them where they are. Yeah, we want fresh tires. I don't want to change tires during the race. Yeah, I've got brake ducts open a bit more. All right, we should be okay here. I am going to take a quick kind of 5-minute break, and I'll come back before the race starts. So, thanks very much, chat. Hang out for a little bit, chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be back soon. Alright, chat, I am back. Did I miss anything? I'm assuming not. Cool. I think we're good. Just looking at what's happening in the Zoom. I can see all the other drivers in the Zoom, which is fun. Yeah. Alright. Sound is all good. Now, just gonna get ready. So we got a full lap to get ready. Starting behind, who is that in front of us? It's one of the Alpha Venturi. Their livery is done by the same person who did mine, Preach. Shout out to Preach. Oh, I was hoping there'll be thing. So that'll be. That's Pinata. Yeah, there you go. Preach Designs. There's no real way for me to. I don't think I can do this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. There you go. There's me. Oh. Yeah, I do want to play a bit more Trackmania as well. Got lots of content coming up. Got to sort it out. Probably got to get this wedding out of the way first. Focus on planning that. But yeah, plenty of videos and ideas for videos. We'll get there. And we'll have fun doing it. But yeah, if you are just joining us, welcome. We're 2 minutes away from the start of the final round of the SRO Esports Championship. I'm starting down in 28th out of 31. But, you know, it's an hour race. We've just got to take 1 litre of fuel. Anything can happen. In the last round, which I missed, there was a huge crash on lap 3 on the main straight. So, you know, we can avoid that kind of stuff, then, you know, we could gain some positions. Our aim is to get some points. Top 15 get points. Top 15 in each class. So, realistically, there's only 16 people in the pro class tonight, which means we just have to finish not last. But ideally, we'll get more than just the 1 point. We'll get some better points than that. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Going with 110 litres should be plenty. It's probably a little bit too much fuel, maybe? Chucking 1 litre in the pit stop. Hopefully we don't get damaged, so hopefully we don't have any extra time on the pit stop. The main thing here is you've got to really got to try and avoid the accidents at the start, because if you get damage at the start and you have to go in and fix it, that puts you a lap down. And once you're a lap down, you've got blue flags, you're like, there's no making up that time, right? So that's our biggest concern. It's just trying to avoid everything we can. And yeah, see where we end up. Stay out of trouble. Keep it clean. Try and make up some time in the pits where you don't have damage and others do. And yeah, just have a bit of fun. It's an hour-long race. We've got plenty of time.
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
Had a moment there.
Stay single file.
Turn off that. Fuel to add 1. Cool. 3.2 seconds for fuel, so we'll just keep an eye on that. see if we get any damage. Get some temperature in the tires. Surrounded by Audis back here. I'm on a low traction control, even with a full tank. Now, there was also some penalties at the start last time for people not being in position. I'm not sure who got it. It is something to watch out for. You just got to follow this widget. Sergey behind us. I also remember, I think it was 2020, maybe 2021, where the final round was also at Suzuka, and I was in the... oh no, it was 2020. The final round, I was in the Nissan, and on the inside of the first corner, I had Ollie Shoesmith next to me, and I just lit up the rears and spun straight into him. So I'm gonna avoid doing that. I might even traction control to it. At the start. Let that brake heat bleed out into my tires there. I get a bit of temperature in them. We are still going to have cool tires. Going to have to be going double file soon, right?
We need to follow car number 445.
Yeah, so we'll start with traction control 2. This is always hard through this chicane where you've got to make sure you're staying left. Luckily here, the start finish is quite a way down the straight, so you do have time to get onto this straight. Alright, here we go. 1 hour, final round.
Green.
Right side. Still there.
Decent start.
Hold
Stay
your
out of
line.
trouble here. We're going 3 wide ahead.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's some people around already.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Just holding my line here. Don't bump me.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
I'm going to
Hold
lose
your line.
probably 2 positions here.
Clear left.
Nice one, Isaac. Good start.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. left. Hold your line. Still
Chaos.
There. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Whew, me and Sergey having a good little battle there. Looks like we've made up 2 positions. Gotta remember I've got cool tyres and I'm on full fuel. Don't try and do any quali shenanigans here. Oh. You were running medium traction last night? Sorry, I can't read that whole thing. There's a lot going on here. I read something about the Odyssey GP. You DNF'd the race. Oh, you managed to do an amazing quali lap. Yeah, medium traction control is good once you get used to it. In F1. It's hard to be careful into this corner. Because the back can come round on you if you're not careful. Just gotta try and stay with this pack. They are battling, which should make it easier. From memory, my race pace, you know, it's not too bad. It's not the best. It's just about consistency. Trying not to get tunnel vision. Just hitting my braking markers. While still braking early enough to not hit the cars ahead. Staying on the back here. Can be hard to get past at Suzuka. Not a lot of passing opportunities. Curbs look so forgiving. I mean, kind of. You got to know how to hit them in the Lambo, and then you can get away with it. And it's only certain curbs.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
That car looked like it was facing the wrong way.
On your left.
Oh,
Clear left.
scared the hell out of me. Compared to F1, yeah. I mean, GT3 cars can just take curbs a lot better than F1 cars. That's just a fact. We've got bigger wheels, more ground clearance. More suspension travel. Jake behind me here won't want to hang around. He'll want to get past me. He's quick too.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
As soon as I got a bad exit there, I wasn't going to fight that. He was always going to go for it. Hopefully he can cause some chaos in the pack up ahead.
Gap to Mironenko behind is now 0.9.
Oof, running it quite wide there. Yeah, and less power. You're right.
right.
Missed my braking point. Or not necessarily missed my braking point, missed my braking point behind him.
B26.
Would love to get back on the back of this train. Which I should be able to do if they're still lapping like this. So 2021 is kind of below my normal race pace, which is my best lap so far. I mean, obviously it changes when you're in traffic.
Stay between the lines, please, Isaac.
You know, you're braking earlier to make sure you don't hit people, or you're missing your braking marker. And missing the corner. You can see there, there's 3/10 in that corner alone just from not having to pay attention to the other cars.
The gap to Baldwin ahead is now 0.9.
This could be chaos up ahead. Side by side. I feel like Lou's going to pull out here, allow.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Incident clear, green flag.
Bit more chaos. A couple more spots.
Place.
Yeah, I haven't actually done a F1 at Suzuki yet. Just trying to think about what turn 6 is. So this is 3. 4. Why would you be touching the outside curb at 6? 5. This is turn 6 here. What do you mean this one? Which you don't really want to touch the outside curb of. Normally if you touch the outside curb there, it just sends you wide. Even in a GT car. But you can sometimes get away with it. Oh, this accident has brought everyone back into play here, because I think this Audi up ahead is a little bit damaged. Or someone's damaged and holding people up. Or they're just battling. The leaders have just buggered off into the distance. Could consider a move here, but probably won't. Obviously not through 130R, but into the chicane.
New fastest lap for TAM 159.00. Keep it within the track limits.
Sergey's dropped off the back a little bit. The track temperature has dropped. Baldwin ran a bit wide there. So yeah, welcome to the stream if you're just dropping by. Good to have you here. We are 10 minutes into this 1 hour race. I started down in 28th. Made up a few positions with some chaos going on around us. We're just holding on to the back of this train at the moment. Our main aim is to just stay out of trouble. It could be that we could get past Lau at some stage. Might take a mistake from him though. Not my best run through the Degners.
0.8.
Turn the traction control back down now. We should be fine with it at 1. He says as he spins it.
Yellow flag. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Lose Isaac.
On your left.
Ah,
Incident clear. Green flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
well. So much for that. God.
Right side. Clear right.
Really need to get past Chan here.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
B26. Good pass, mate. That was fucking brilliant.
Alright, it's not over yet. Leave the traction control on 2. All my practice I had it on 1, and it was working quite well. Putting it down to 1
2 minutes.
would give me a bit more heat in the tires as I'd spin up, but obviously just wasn't ready for it there.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Okay, Isaac. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
Slow car ahead.
Interesting spot to park.
The incident's clear. Green flag. Baldwin is now in the lead. The pit window opens in 1 minute.
Alright, took no damage. I thought I had a little bump on that on the BMW.
Yellow flag.
Slow car ahead.
Look clear. Incident clear. We're reeling this car in. Gaps now 0.47.
Got loose on the curb there.
There's a slow car ahead.
Still chaos going on everywhere. Should be able to get past this McLaren, I reckon.
B24.
Super slow through that corner.
The pit window is now open.
I feel like there was some people there that were entering the pit lane before the window opened, which is unfortunate for them because they're going to have to pit again now. We'll see who comes into the pits this time round. There's going to be people with damage who will want to get rid of that. I feel like we're kind of catching the cars ahead as well, a little bit. guessing Dan wants to go into the pits here. Oh, he wanted to.
B22.
Left side, clear left, car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Well defended, Dan. Just don't be too slow now. If you've got damage, don't hold me up. Don't know if he just had a bad run of the straight there and wanted to go in the pits. It looks like it. Doesn't look too slow. I don't want to keep this battle going. Especially if he's wanting to go in the pits. No point us both losing time for this lap. For those who don't know, Dan Hunter, raced with him a few times. Great teammate, great guy. Huge supporter of the sim racing community in Australia as well.
The gap to Hunter ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Mainly through our gift subscriptions on Twitch, which he loves to give out. But yeah, also super great racer, like great guy to race against. You could tell there we gave each other room. I trusted that he wasn't going to squeeze me too much. He seemed to trust that I'd give him the space. Slower on the brakes here just to creep back up on him. See if he ducks in the pits now. Yeah.
Okay, Isaac, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 21st.
So we gained a few positions through our people pitting. I think we're going to pit late in the pit window. Cycling the temperature on your tyres here at Suzuka can cause graining pretty badly, so you kind of want that to happen like later in the race if you can avoid it. It also means the later we pit, the later we have to deal with lap traffic, so that's probably the strategy I'll stick to, unless of course we're involved in an accident and we have an issue, in which case we've got to come in. Ooh, there's a braking point there somewhere. But especially while we're out here, you know, we're not battling with anyone, we're just putting in some laps. There's a curb there. Lost a bit of time because of that.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds.
Looks like we've got plenty of fuel. Penalties starting to come out now. So as you can see, 6/10 faster that lap now that we're out of battling. A few more people in the pits.
Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced. B20.
Bit late on the brakes there, got distracted by these penalties, which are for the cars ahead of us. And considering they haven't pitted yet, they'll have to be serving them in the pits. It's always hard having those penalties flash up. It's really distracting, you know, because you want to know who it's for and what it's for. You just got to learn to concentrate on your race. 2 seconds to the car ahead. We were faster than him last lap. I don't know if we will be this lap. Made up a bit of time there. Shows how slow the hairpin was for us last lap. Still not getting that corner right.
The gap in front is now 2.1.
Drive-through penalty for car 21. So that's the other thing you got to remember, right? Like, it's not just when the collisions happen that people lose time. It's these penalties that come out. Looks like we made up another 2/10. Lau in 18th was did a 2:01 there, so faster than us, or maybe a 2 minutes flat. Still 20 minutes left of the pit window. The other thing that might force us into the pits is obviously if the leaders come up on us and we start to get blue flags. You don't have to get out of the way of blue flags in this series, but you know, they're going to be faster than you. They're going to squeeze your way past. You're going to lose time anyway, so you do end up kind of getting out of their way where you can. We are catching Pinata now. That was a bit better.
Alright Isaac, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.9.
So it looks like Chan and Lau will still come out ahead of us even with that 5-second penalty. But, I mean, if they're fixing damage as well, maybe not. I'd love to force this Merc into the pits. Chance he might let me go, or not fight too much.
That's your best in the session.
Well done, mate. This is me, Russell Best.
Got to remember I've got dirty air now, which can affect these cars a little bit. As you can see there, it just makes the car a little bit looser. Hard to get back on the power through these medium speed corners. This is one of the hardest corners to follow someone through. It's so hard to spot your braking marker. Fortunately, the Merc's quite fast here and it just pulls out of those corners so quickly. But as you can see, we lost 6/10 this lap. Yeah. Might be able to pull it off if I can get close enough into the
You're losing too much time.
into the chicane. I could probably pull it off in the first corner, maybe. Merck's just got the straight line speed. Whew. Moreno would not have liked to have come out behind us, so he was going to hold that on. Not much nowhere I could really go there. But on an outlap, he will be a little bit slower just as he sorts himself out. You know, you're always that little bit more tentative when you come out of the pits. You'll be on the same set of tyres. But we are losing time here. "17 minutes still the pit window." Just not sure how much closer I can get, you know?
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this car.
Yeah, alright, crew chief. Since you said so, I wasn't going to, but you know. If you reckon it's what I should do. Saved at that time.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about...
Just that little bit of dirty air. I can catch back up.
The gap behind is now 0.9 seconds.
Just really don't want to blister these tyres, or grain these tyres, sorry. I am losing time.
Yellow flag is
Let's see how we go. We are at the halfway mark.
the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
I thought he might pit
Alright, Isaac, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
now that we're at the halfway mark. Oh,
Stewards have warned us about track limits.
I knew that was always a risk. Well, that's one way to do it. In that case, we'll stay out. Anyone who does come out ahead of us in the pits is going to be faster than us, so we don't really have to worry about that.
Seventeenth place. The gap to Moreno ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8.
So you can see those people up ahead are just like different level.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
I think we're faster, so we should be okay here. Unless we keep doing that.
Cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Luckily that was a no time gained. The Merc is good out of corners.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Just need a couple of good laps here. And we'll start to break away. Drive-through penalty for the carbs up ahead. Next car on track. Oh, Moreno's pit didn't count either. So that's interesting. I just realized that as I nearly missed the corner while distracted from that. It says Moreno still needs to pit again, which is very interesting. 12 more minutes before the pit window closes. So I don't know what he's done there.
16th place. Okay, Isaac, you've used half your fuel.
I mean, he's still faster than us, and I need to pit as well, but that's unlucky for him. Because he was coming out of the pits, like... Unless he was serving a drive-through, or... It's the only thing I can think of.
Track limits, keep it between the lines.
So sketchy through there. It's so hard to spot your braking marker in the dark. And now I got dirty tyres. Sorry, mate. I don't want to be holding you up either.
Okay, Isaac,
Bugger.
ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
So not having the best lap times. But for the most part, keeping it reasonably straight, if not on the road all the time.
The next car is Smith.
Zach Smith pitted and came out ahead of us.
0 seconds.
I was getting away from Matt behind me. Ooh, careful of that outside curb. It's so scary because you really you need to use all the exit curb there, and you slide through that corner, but obviously you do it too much and you're off. Oh, okay. Well, that takes some pressure off behind. I wonder what that could have been for. 8 minutes left. Maybe we'll do 3 more laps. That's not the right throttle line there. Every time I go past Chan in the pits there and see they're disqualified, I get excited, but...
The gap to Smith ahead is now 5.9 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Use all the track. Sliding out of there a little bit. Oh, missed that corner. Now, normally I know that undercutting is a thing, because obviously you've got fresh tyres on, but because we're not changing tyres here, you know, I'm not going to be faster when I come back out of the pits, which was one of the reasons I wanted to go long. Like, it's not like I get to pit and
Stay right.
come out and be faster. I think we'll start to see people pitting reasonably soon. So I'm still in 16th, which means, you know, there's quite a few people out here. This is not me on some alternate strategy kind of thing.
8, 9. We think you'll come out just in front of you.
That could be a warning.
The gap behind is now 1.3
Nope,
seconds.
we're good. Whoop, slightly overshot the corner. Moreno's back in the pits.
P15.
So that's where that position came from, but you know, he'll regain that. He's faster than us. He must have had a drive-through or something. That's the only thing I can think of. As you can see,
The gap to lead in front is now 4.0. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
lots of cars ahead of us have already pitted. So I'm going to pit the end of this lap. I don't want to risk it too much. Oh, I could go one more. I'll go one more. And I'll come in. Not sure where we're going to feed out though. Will be interesting to see. Hopefully not last. That's our aim, right? Not last.
E14. Hit this lap, in this lap.
Thanks, crew chief. I think he's just telling me that because the pit window, I won't have enough time to make it round. Twitch is balked. What's wrong with Twitch? Like all of Twitch or your Twitch? Hey, anyone who would normally be watching Twitch, come watch me.
The leader, Tan, is pitting.
All of it. Whoops, that's another warning. It's okay.
To track limits, please, Isaac.
We're on track to be okay for that. Wonder what's going on there. Well, if you were watching Twitch normally and you found my channel because you're over on YouTube for some reason, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying it. If you want to see more like this, feel free to subscribe. I do have videos up on my channel as well of my previous SRO rounds. Alright, so I'm intrigued to see where we come out here. Also, Lau behind me somehow didn't serve his penalty. Did he get a drive-through as well?
Box now, please. Box, box, box. The window closes in 2 minutes. Watch your speed limit in the pits. There'll be traffic on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 21, right behind Mironenko.
Behind Mironenko? Ah, bugger. I want to be in front of Mironenko.
The car behind is pitting.
Yeah, I wonder what's happened there. Come on, straight up, straight up, straight up.
Then the car stop. Start clear. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Blue flag.
Good stop, good stop.
Alright, Isaac, the next car is Chan. The window closing in 1 minute.
Now, we've got to be careful. Our tyres will have cooled down a little bit.
The leader's pitting now.
God, well timed by. I'm pretty sure that was Philippa that would be coming into the pits now.
Tan is now leading.
So we've just got to keep Sergey behind us. That'll be our main aim. Don't think we're going to catch Chan.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Okay, Isaac, pit window is now closed.
.3 seconds behind. Keep an eye on that. And 3.6 seconds ahead. $14 minutes to go. Alright. 202.0 ahead. Yeah, we might be able to catch that. I'm not sure what my pace is going to be like now I've come out of the pits. I guess we'll find out.
Chan ahead is now 3.4 seconds.
There's a little jitter there in the screen that threw me off my line a bit there, but not too bad.
Car left.
Oof, it's always scary when you hear that. Sean behind us has a 15-second penalty, which is unfortunate for him. in a bit of a bubble at the moment, but it does look like we're catching Chan a little bit. BMW is strong here, so it's still going to make it hard to catch him. Car's getting lighter. Can probably brake a little bit later there now. Let's see what his lap time is. 2020. Yeah, so just a little bit quicker, but not by much. I mean, with 13 minutes left in the race, that's going to make it hard to catch him. Got to keep the concentration for another 11.5 minutes, plus a lap. Got to be careful on this hairpin. If you hit that inside curve, you can spin the car around pretty easily. Just spins up on the inside and turns you around. Under 3 seconds now. Said I don't think we're going to have enough time to catch him, but all we can do is put the pressure on. Maybe you'll make a mistake. .2022. Oh, all right. Hopefully he's seen that. Sometimes that can be enough to put the pressure on when you see someone quite a bit quicker than you approaching. Just got to keep trying to apply that pressure. While not taking too many unnecessary risks. There's a mistake. He's hit that outside. He's managed to save it though, which is good. But it can unsettle you. Nearly drifted out wide there. I've got to make sure that I don't get too excited trying to chase him down and make a mistake myself. It's not even for championship points. He's in a different class than me. But, you know, it's racing, right? .2 seconds. Mironenko's dropped back a little bit as well.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Car's getting a little loose. You reckon I can get P1? Might be a bit of a stretch. But look, I think there's a good chance we won't get lapped. Which, I guess is something. Ooh, I thought I went wide there, so I let off a little bit. Nearly down under a second. As I said, Suzuki can be hard to pass though, so... even just catching up to him doesn't mean we're going to get past him. Would be a nice buffer between me and Sergey though. .8 of a second. 6 minutes to go in the race. I only switched up into 6th there because I've just got the muscle memory of switching down the 2 gears into that corner and I didn't want to stuff myself up. Can rev this Lambo out quite a bit. Ooh, a little bit of the outside curve there. See at least 3 other pro drivers behind me. That's good. There is an official broadcast of this, by the way, somewhere on YouTube. It's on the GT World YouTube channel. I don't think I have it linked at the moment, but highly recommend checking it out. It's actually put on by, so GT World stream all the real life GT World Challenge races, as well as this Esports Championship. Which is a bit of fun. Good that they're starting to broadcast this kind of stuff. Alright, it's back out to a second. It's kind of stabilized. We've probably got 3 laps to go, I'd say. So I said it is going to need a mistake. I think Dylan Tan's currently in the lead. 0.7 of a second.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
I'm not actually sure how the championship sits at the moment. I think Philippa is leading. I don't know what position she needed in order to take home the championship. Okay, just got to try and force this mistake while not making one ourselves. went a bit deep there. Kind of on purpose. I just wanted to get as close as possible. I knew I wasn't going to get past him. But just a bit of a spook. That was just me missing my braking point. I could say it was on purpose, but it definitely wasn't. So it looks like 2 more laps after this because the leader hasn't started the final lap yet. Come on. Let's go. 2 more laps.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give me the way you can.
Still remember, I've got Mironenko behind me. He's 5 seconds, but... You know, if I make a mistake, that's, still, he can still get me there. Loose coming out of that, corner. Come on, 1 more lap. Just gonna let that drift wide. Saw the inside curb there, and I knew I was going to hit it, and I was just like, nah, got to take this carefully. Let it drift wide. Last lap.
Neither has finished the race.
Not going to do anything too silly here. All I can really do is keep the pressure on. It's definitely feeling the pressure of this last lap. But yeah, as I said, it's no more points to me if I pass him. Obviously the racer in me wants to get past him, but definitely not worth risking it. So, 18th overall, it looks like. I thought it was 19th, but I don't know if someone else retired or what happened there, but that's it. 2022 season of SRO is over.
Clear left.
Okay, so we did finish 19th overall. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th. 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, 12th in the pro class, which is worth not a lot of points, but more than one. So definitely could have gone better. Philippa came third. Now I don't know in terms of the standings how that will affect her. Oh, but she won the silver class. So there, she's won the championship. She won the silver class, won the championship. Look, we did exactly what we said we were going to do. Stay out of trouble. Managed to make our way up from 28th all the way up to 19th. Sergey with a good race as well. Fortunately, it looks like Dan had some issues. Oh, only 3 people off the lead lap. Besides these people who are all like 6 laps and stuff behind. Looks like Andy must have had an issue, and Hooley. Thanks, Thrillhouse. It's a good bit of fun. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that is the season over. So, I mean, I don't think I would have won anything. Just got my first points finished, so happy to get points. That's all I was really going for. Congrats to Bakita and to Tan for their wins in their respective classes. That was great. I'm glad we made it through without any damage at all. 3.2 second stop. Managed to jump a couple of people. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to add to this. I'm probably going to go see how Claire's doing. Thanks so much for dropping by. Let's take one last look at the old... Oh, where is it? Odyssey Racing Esports 2022 Lamborghini. Huge shout out to Preach for putting this livery together. Looks great in the dark as well. Huge shout out to Odyssey Racing as well, and to Muscular Dystrophy, who we are raising money for. You can see we've got $1,315 raised so far. Also supporting Prostate Cancer UK with Odyssey Racing. But yeah, car's been good. Been great to drive the Lambo. I'll probably drive something else next time I try and compete in ACC, just to something a bit different. I've been driving the Lambo for a couple of years now. Probably worth trying something different. But yeah, thanks so much for dropping by, everyone. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the new subscribers as well. And until next time, catch you later. All right, peace out. Bye.